What's going on, everybody? Episode 10, the Let's Play. We're going to go up here and we're going to start laying out for our castle. I have a design in mind that I'm going to go with. How well I execute it is going to be the true test. But I need to empty my inventory because I don't need none of this. And oh, well, that's full. But I am going to need all of this. I'm going to try to get as much depth on this build as I can. I mean, we have a good amount of stuff to start off with. There's a zombie somewhere. We have a good amount of cobblestone to get started with, and go from there. See if I got any chickens. Nope, but I got slime balls. Of course, I haven't let this world run for very long to get those, rolling. But we're gonna go out here, and I might actually have to find some food. I'm gonna go out to the front here. Figure out how far out we need to go. I think I'm gonna go out make the front out this far. Not sure really how big I want to make it. I know I want to make a good size. I don't want to make some tiny little house or whatever. But just make it really good size so we don't have to worry about room pretty much ever. Which would be fantastic. Because I plan on doing a mass storage system, iron golem farm, zombie spawner, skeleton spawner if I can find one, spider spawner, so we have basically, all the resources and XP farms that we need. At some point I'm going to go to the roof of the map and I'm going to build a mob grinder in the top. And I might do it above this mountain here. That'll make it a little less materials to get up to the roof of the map, but it's pretty epic build. There's no redstone involved, and it's just simple. Pumps out mobs. You just kill all the mobs of every sort that comes out. I'll probably filter out spiders because I really don't need spiders. Plus, generally when you find when you find mob spawners, they you generally run across to 1 or 2, 12 spider spawners before you really find anything else. But if you're lucky, you find a skeleton spawner, so you get all those bones and bone meal and never have to worry about arrows ever. Oh, look at that, we got 3 eggs. So, but I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna lay it all out. I'm gonna get kind of the front outline done, and then I will catch up with you guys here in a second. So, status update. We got a little bit built so far, as you can see there. I'll go around the front. In this box here, I actually just cured a zombie villager. He is right there. Let's not let him out. I found the zombie villager up over there, and I tracked him down here, dug a hole, and knocked him in it. And basically all you need to do is make a splash potion of weakness, hit him with it, and then feed him a gold apple. And it takes about 3 minutes, and he'll have little red swirly fart bubbles, and after 3 minutes he becomes a villager. So if you're on a world or you start a seed where You love the terrain, it's awesome, you're in the perfect location and all that jazz, but there's no village on your map. You don't have to worry about it. Just find some zombie villagers and cure them, and you'll have your villagers, and then just start breeding them. It's that simple. So I thought I'd just add that in a little status update. There's one of two to start that I need. This is probably going to go out a little more. It's my little bridge. I'm going to put some water underneath it, maybe connect it over to the water that's over there. But this is the basic kind of layout that I got going on. I'm sort of running out of materials. I used up a lot of the cobblestone to make all these half slabs, but I still got to make the platform up top and finish up this whole top wall here. Put make it look like it has like a fence gate, like a big one, and go from there. I'm just kind of using what I have left to kind of line out where everything's going to go, see if I need to go over a little farther or not. From what it looks like, I might not have to. This pretty much is on the edge of the mountain there, so it should be okay. Not too sure yet. We'll get what we have to do, and we'll dig it out if we have to. I can go back a little farther. It's not that big of a deal. But this is so far the progress. I added the pumpkins down below here because I wanted light in the front, so kind of keep spawns away. But I'm gonna widen this little water section. I'm gonna probably cover this up and then make the water go underneath on both sides, and then I will probably put pumpkins down in the water to make the water light up, and clean this up, make it look like the towers are going all the way to the ground. Clean up some of this grass or dirt or whatever out here, and then kind of shape and form this side. So we got a little bit of work. Unfortunately, as I've said before, I'm limited by the program that I'm using, so I can't do like a time lapse. I would love to. I am working on trying to make enough money to buy the program, to buy the what is it? The capture device, so I could plug the PS4 into my computer and record that way. That way I could do time lapses and longer videos, or shorter, or whatever. Just trim them down and do whatever I need to do for a whole video, so I don't have to keep putting cuts in there. But we'll as time goes on, as the channel grows and things of that nature, we'll better our equipment and better our channel, and we will be able to go farther and do more. But for right now, this is the castle. I think for this episode, I'm probably gonna have to go mine, so I'm gonna probably finish out maybe this front wall and the other tower, and then we will work on the sides and the back half of it however I want to do that back there. I'm not too sure yet. I know I needed to lead back in there, and we got this huge area in here to build a whole castle, but I wanted to get the walls done and kind of take some of this down away from the walls, so mobs aren't hopping over and dropping into the area here. But we'll get it lit up a little better than this, make it look a little better anyways, and get everything built and be on our way. But I think I'm gonna stop it here, and then I will jump when I get the other tower and this front wall done. That way you can see at least what the entrance is gonna look like to our Fortress of Solitude. This is gonna go over a little more. I know it looks a little off. I'm trying to make sure everything's center, so it's taking a little bit of work, a whole bunch of counting, and I had another design, but I had to scrap that because it was gonna be too big for the scale that we have going on here. So I decided to go with a different design that was a little smaller, that was a little more workable with the terrain. So maybe in another video or let's play, or I might just do a creative version. I'll do this just giant gothic castle. But we'll we'll cut to the when I get the rest of this built so you can see it done and whatnot. And by the power of video editing, it is done. We have our front entryway. It's a little uneven here at the bottom right at the moment, but I will clean this out. Like I said, we got to do some work with the water here, make it go, you know, underneath the bridge, whole moat type thing. But for the most part, that is what the front looks like. It's not too bad, just a super simple little castle. It was actually kind of fun to build. Wasn't too hard. You can see I still have my enchanting level, so I didn't die. I did fall a couple times. Ate quite a few chickens. Didn't really have too much trouble with mobs. But yeah, I think I like it. Could be pretty cool. I didn't want to go... I mean, I wanted to do a little bit more of a complicated build, but it wasn't going to fit. All the complicated ones tend to be a little bigger than this. Well, a lot bigger than this. But that really, for the Let's Play, it might have been just a little bit too big of a build for a Let's Play. For me anyways, for now. Because I can't time lapse. But I would say that's pretty decent. Now you can get up here and in between these and look out, and I think I'm gonna make a staircase and doorways for the insides of those to go up to the top if you wanted to just take a look around and, you know, see what's out there. But for the most part, that's it. It's done. It's the entryway. Cleaned up the back here, put a couple ladders up there so you can get up there, and kind of like an old school vibe. We still got to do the rest of this over here and do yeah, I'll probably do walls all the way back. I got to figure out now where exactly I'm going to put, how far back I should say I'm going to put the castle itself. You know, now that we got the entryway here, we can now actually set out where exactly everything's gonna sit, how big we want to make it. Now, even if I don't make it look too big on the surface, like I said, we are gonna go down below and dig a whole bunch of area out, because I do have a mass storage system that I want to set up as we progress. I cure some more zombie villagers to get my zombies, because apparently I can't find a village so far, and that's another thing that we're going to do. We need to find some name tags, and I need to get a horse and go open up the map. I still have, what, like 7 sections, map sections to uncover, so we got a lot of discovery to do still, and I mainly just wanted to get the base set up first. That way when you look at the map, you know, if the build's big enough, when you look at the map, you'll be like, oh yeah, hey, there's my house. I don't know if you can see anything yet. Where are we? I think we're right up here somewhere. I believe so. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you could actually see exactly where yet, but once I get the actual bulk castle part built, if I could talk today, it should show up on the map. And then of course, you know, I write my coordinates down, so I always remember exactly where I'm at. I just got to remember which map it's on. But yeah, that's a pretty good start right there. I don't think I'm gonna add, I might add like towers in the middle and then go all the way back to here. I might go all the way back to here. I'm not sure yet. Thinking I might though. That's pretty, that should be pretty decent size right there. Yeah. yeah, I'll come back to this wall here, and we still got to take some of this out, shape that waterfall. Not sure if I want to keep this cave here. I don't really need it. I got another one over in the side wall here that I'll probably end up covering up after I get this coal out of here. There's some stuff down in here. I might explore these one episode. Just spend time to explore like this here, that back there, unless they connect. I know there's another cave up there. So yeah, I think that we might do that next episode. See what's here. See what's under here, and how far these go, because I am going to be digging down quite a ways, and I probably want what 2 floors up top, and then like a huge like master suite where all my personal stuff will go, like my gear, my tools, weapons, whatever, and then all the mass storage down below. And with the mass storage being this close-ish, I can actually run these machines down to the mass storage system, and maybe I will build an item sorter somewhere in between to where all this stuff filters to the item sorter, and then from the item sorter it goes out to the mass storage system. It separates everything, you know, feathers and chicken, sugarcane, pumpkins. Those will retract here in a second. I've used oh wow, I've actually used quite a few pumpkins already to make pumpkin pie. That's what I started with while the um, chicken farm was going, because I haven't actually been back on the world, so there was no chicken in there yet. So I was making pumpkin pie, so I used quite a bit of those. They don't really last that long. How much sugar cane we got? Yeah, the pumpkin pie. I mean, they're easy to make, and yeah, I mean, you can see for the little bit of time that I've been on here, oh, oh, we only got one. I took some out of here already, but there's 2 more right there, and you can hear them. They're laying eggs, and then they're being shot out down here, and you can see the little baby chickens down here. And as soon as they grow up, burned, and we have food. But it also collects the feathers too, so if you want to make arrows, if you never find a skeleton spawner, you find a skeleton spawner, you got arrows forever, and it is pretty fantastic. But we'll go out here, see if I can't get myself killed, and see what it looks like at night. Creepers without getting blown up by a creeper. I have to kill him. Yep, I'm gonna have to kill him. Get out of here. Alright. Anything else want to bother me? But there you go. That's what it looks like at night. And then, like I said, I'm going to put pumpkins down in the water, so the darker sections where the towers are, those will probably be lit up as well. And then I have pumpkins in the top of the towers, and then, you know, I put the row of torches there at the top. So I wanted to make sure nothing spawns up there. I don't want some surprises if I go up there just to look around at night. But yeah, I might flatten some of this out and extend this bridge out a little bit more. But I think that's pretty good. We'll work on it slowly, and I'll keep doing progress updates. Like I said, I don't like doing a whole lot off of video, camera, or whatever. That way you guys are able to take part in some of the builds and see how I do it. Obviously, some of the more complicated builds, like with the redstone and stuff like that over there, I try to do as much of that on video, so in case you guys want to build it, or you're actually following along with the same seed, and building the same exact builds, and, you know, doing the same exact thing, which would be pretty cool. And if you're doing that, please comment and tell me that you're doing that, because that would be awesome. I'd love to be building and then building with somebody all at the same time. That'd be pretty great. So, but I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We might go cave exploring, or we might just continue building the castle walls and stuff like that, or we might do both. I might build some of the castle walls and then do some updates before we go off cave exploring, and see where we're at there. Yep, I'm gonna have to fill some of those in, but that's gonna do it. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next video.